I want to make sure people understand there are a whole bunch of people that make up the Fed. These are individuals who collectively make policy decisions that affect all of us. And these people right now are at a place where they are deciding, the Federal Reserve governors, they're deciding that they need to slow down the economy because white workers are nearing full employment. So what does it mean to slow down the economy? And what are the tools that the Fed has to do that? And then what are the implications for Black workers, would you say?
The problem here is that the source of inflation isn't actually that people have too much money or they're spending too much money. The problem has much more to do, as we said before, corporate power.
So pause there, pause there, because, okay, so you're helping me understand. So the problem isn't that people have too much money. The problem is that companies are just like, yo, people are spending so we can get more profits and get richer and become billionaires because people are willing to spend this money. And then the Fed creates a solution that doesn't match the problem, is what I'm hearing you say. So, right. Okay. So what does it have to do with Black workers?
So if you're a company and you actually have to borrow money. Companies borrow money all the time to buy goods and services, to buy the supplies that they need, the inputs that they need to create products. A whole host of reasons. The cost of borrowing just went up on companies, and so now they're going to think twice about expanding employment because it is now more costly for them to do business. Also, they're going to recognize that even the signal of raising rates, the signal that they're going to, the Fed's going to try to control spending, it will affect consumer confidence generally, and so that consumers will likely be spending less, even though a lot of consumers, particularly Black families, Black consumers, are not actually, they don't have enough to spend. So the effect here is lower employment, generally speaking. And so problem is here that when the Fed looks at unemployment rates, what they're going to see is, whatever it is, a 4%, 4.5% unemployment rate. They're not looking, beneath that. Yes, you have a 3.5% unemployment rate for white workers, but you've got, again, a 5.8% rate for Black women. You've got a 7.1% Black unemployment rate for Black men. They are not at maximum employment. They are not spending too much money. They don't have enough money. And so to slow the economy down right now is essentially throwing Black workers under the bus. It's making Black workers pay the price for inflation that has nothing to do with people having too many jobs, too many people being employed and people making too much money. That is fundamentally the problem right now. When you look at it that way, you really understand how monetary policy, the policy of controlling the supply of money, how racism is absolutely embedded in sort of traditional policy making when it comes to the Fed.